U.S. Supreme Court rejected President-elect Donald Trump's urgent request to delay sentencing in his hush money case trial. In a brief unsigned order, the court ruled 5-4 that the burden that sentencing will impose on the president-elect's responsibilities is relatively insubstantial, and confirmed that Trump would be permitted to attend the proceedings virtually as well. Court further acknowledged that the presiding judge has indicated plans for an unconditional discharge sentence, which excludes imprisonment, financial penalties, or supervision. Trump is due to receive his sentence today following his May conviction on 34 counts of falsifying business records regarding a payment to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. Moving on, U.S. President-elect Donald Trump paid his first visit to the U.S. Capitol in over 4 years on Wednesday. After a closed-door meeting with Senate Republicans, Trump struck a confident tune, even as he did not give a clear path for his plans to cut taxes and boost fossil fuel production. Take a look at this report.
President-elect Donald Trump paid his first visit to the U.S. Capitol in over 4 years on Wednesday.
Thank you very much. We had a great meeting. There's great unity.
Speaking after a closed-door meeting with Senate Republicans, Trump struck a confident tune, despite having secured no clear path to enact his plan to cut taxes, boost fossil fuel production, and deport millions of undocumented immigrants. With only narrow majorities in the Senate and House of Representatives, Republicans in the two chambers have clashed over whether to enact Trump's agenda in one piece of legislation or two.
We'll get something done. One bill, two bills, doesn't matter to me. They're going to work that out, but the end result is going to be the same.
Senate Republicans want to break Trump's agenda into two bills. That would potentially allow them to notch a quick win on border and energy policy before turning to the thornier matter of taxes. Meanwhile, House Republicans warn that their narrow margin of control runs the risk of failing to pass a second bill to extend Trump's 2017 tax cuts, which expire at the end of the year. Senate Majority Leader John Thune told reporters that the Senate stands ready to begin moving forward with its own legislation, but wants to give House Republicans time to shore up their sometimes divided ranks. On Friday, Trump is due to begin 3 days of meetings with House Republicans at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida.
President-elect Donald Trump is asking the U.S. Supreme Court not to force a sale or ban of Tik Tok, putting him in opposition to many fellow Republicans. Let's take a look at what exactly has gone down.
The U.S. Supreme Court hears arguments Friday over a federal law that would force a sale of the Chinese-owned short video app TikTok by January 19th, or face a ban on national security grounds. TikTok and its China-based parent company ByteDance have sued to block the law from taking effect, citing free speech rights. And President-elect Donald Trump is siding with TikTok in the legal fight, pitting him against many of his fellow Republicans. Driven by concerns that China could access data or spy on Americans with the app, Congress overwhelmingly passed the measure last year with bipartisan support, and Democratic President Joe Biden signed it into law. Former Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell has compared TikTok's legal pushback to a hardened criminal seeking a stay of execution. The Republican chairman and the top Democratic member of a congressional panel focused on China jointly urged the Supreme Court to uphold the measure to protect the American people from foreign threats. But Trump has said he has a warm spot for TikTok and has vowed to save a platform on which his campaign generated billions of views. For its part, TikTok and ByteDance portray the law as running afoul of the First Amendment. Republican attorneys general from 22 states filed a brief with the court disagreeing with TikTok's arguments and asking the justices to uphold the statute. Allowing TikTok to operate in the United States without severing its ties to the Chinese Communist Party exposes Americans to the risk of the Chinese Communist Party accessing and exploiting their data. These state officials, led by Montana Attorney General Austin Knudsen, wrote in their filing. Montana tried to ban TikTok at the state level but was blocked by a federal court. Trump's support for TikTok is a reversal from 2020, when during his first term as president, he tried to block the app and force its sale to American companies. Trump has since said a TikTok ban would benefit Meta-owned platforms Facebook and Instagram, which he has criticized for suspending him, after the attack on the U.S. Capitol by his supporters on January 6, 2021. In a filing, his lawyer John Sauer said Trump wanted the ability to resolve the issues through political means once he takes office.